What's going on today, YouTube? Today we are going to talk about how you can start investing with little money. It's not going to be a video about Acorns. I'm going to talk about Vanguard, index funds, and honestly, the only reason I'm talking about these is because I know them the best. These are the ones I invest in. It is not because I'm affiliated with them or anything, but I'm not going to talk about something I don't invest in. And yeah, you can go to Charles Schwab. Charles Schwab seems like a great index too, but I don't invest in it, so I'm not going to talk about it if I don't. Alright, so let's get into this. So everyone probably thinks you can't start investing with little or no money, which in a way that's true. It's definitely true. I mean, you need to have money to invest, but everyone talks about Acorns, and I don't use Acorns. I didn't look into it that much, but I'm worried about their fees. If you just search Acorns fees into Google, Acorns fees are $1 per month for all accounts with a balance under $5,000 and 0.25% of the balance per year on accounts over $5,000. So look into that. Okay, so say you just break that $5,000 mark, you're looking at a fee of $12.50 per year. So that's still $1 a month. So it's charging the same. That doesn't seem like a lot, but if you want to do everything yourself, then just invest in these index funds I'm going to talk about. I don't know. I could go down the line. I could compare and say like, okay, what's better? Investing through Acorns with less than $5,000 or investing with something else. And it might be a future video. But for the sake of this video, VTSAX is basically the SPX, the S&P 500. They own the same stocks in pretty much the same proportions. That's why they can get away with charging these low fees. Now with VTSAX, this is an index fund. So they have a minimum investment of $3,000. Now people are probably like, "Oh my god, like that's what I mean. I need $3,000 and I can't start investing." Okay, hold on a second. They have an ETF, which is an exchange traded fund, but it acts the same as VTSAX. The only difference is instead of that $3,000 mark, the cost of a share right now, which this does fluctuate daily, so does VTSAX, but the cost of a share right now is $141. There are even other funds out there that are cheaper than this, but to buy one share, you have to pay $141. Okay, so go back to VTSAX. Say you want to invest, you can save up $141 per month, every 2 months, every 3 months, and you want to keep on working up. If you wanted to, you could invest in VTI, buying a share at 141, then it's probably going to be more or less the next month, and so on and so on. But once you get up to that $3,000 mark invested in VTI, you can switch these funds over to VTSAX. And the cool thing about VTSAX, this is what I'm getting at. When you own this, you do not have to buy per share. Like the price of VTSAX right now, technically a share is $68.62. But since this is an index fund, you can set an amount to come out of your bank account every single month that doesn't even have to be that $68, and you can buy partial shares. With VTI, you're not allowed to buy partial shares because you have to buy one share and then to buy another, or you have to buy another share. Now you can have partial shares in the future because you can reinvest your dividends, which is a great thing to do because it really starts growing your account. When you start reinvesting these dividends at an early time period, it can really make a drastic difference on your account within the next 40 years. And why, again, I'll touch on briefly why I talk about these index funds all the time. For example, this index fund, this ETF, whichever one you want to go with, tracks the S&P. So you can see right here, their top holdings, if you go to the S&P, you're going to see the same top 10 holdings. You can even go in farther and see their percentage of their holdings in each one. Or you can look in their equity sectors and see where they invest, like what the heaviest equity sector is in this portfolio. But if you go to the S&PX, this is the S&P 500 over, I have from 1969 to 2019 this year. So if we go roughly from 1979, say you're planning on investing in this fund for 40 years, just letting your money grow and sit there, dividends and everything. So it's going to be even more than what I'm about to show you. But from the start of 1979 to the start of 2019, it's going to be a rough amount. And with the market dip and everything, you would have made about 26 times your money. And at the very peak, you'd have made about 29 times your money in that 40-year period. Whatever you invested would have been worth that much more 40 years down the road. And then you're just going to keep on dollar cost averaging and just buy more, buy. And the results can be outstanding of what you can make. So this is the absolute easiest passive way to make money. You set this up, you have it deducted from your bank account every month, and you just let your money grow. You don't have to do anything ever again. So that's it for the video. Just want to show you a different way of investing. Everyone thinks like, oh, I have to invest 100, 200,000 of dollars every time I want to buy something. No. Yes, you do have this minimum investment, but during the time when you're building up to this $3,000 mark, you can buy VTI, which is cheaper, $140 per share, but you can only buy one share at a time. You can buy as many shares as you want to at a time, but you have to have $140 at this current time to buy one share, and you have to purchase per share. You can't just buy like a half a share. But with VTSAX, you can buy portions of shares. So if you got any questions, leave a comment down below. If you like this video, taught you something, helped you out, leave a like on it. It really helps me out. Shows me I'm making good content. And if you like videos like this, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next video.